All right, folks, I'm hoping that you can hear me. We have a same situation as yesterday, just a terrible connection. And it's the same time of day. So I'm starting to think that there are issues around Omaha at 5 o'clock, even though it's a Sunday. That the arena is also full of people right now for a Supernovas match. So what I did is I dumbed the settings down, and we are getting something going out. And I hope it looks halfway decent. I'll try to record this as well. But something is on. So we're going to just go with this. And right now, Lights is tied with Vital. Things just started here. So 3-0 in the first, or 3-3, I'm sorry, in the first set. So nobody having established anything yet. Of course, this is Vital from Eden Prairie, a team from home that we're very familiar with in the yellow and blue. And your Lights squad in red with the libero in black. As they go to the right side here, and that is Madeline Schmidt for Vital. We're going to keep watching the numbers here. Nothing I can do if it fails out. So I'm hoping that you can at least see something. Maybe you can hear us. And we're going to go with that. But again, the internet not being our friend here, and we'll see what we can pick up live, and we'll see what we can do for a recording later. Again, nothing established yet, so if you're joining us, you haven't missed a whole lot. It's 4-4. Macy Spoladoro is at the service stripe here. The libero for Vital picks this up, and that is Elena Fuller. And then the attack from the right side is unsuccessful. So Spoladoro will continue at the stripe here. It is 5 serving 4. We got a ball in the court. Oh, ran right past Bella Rushing. Luckily, she did not step. That's when the real worry comes. You jump and come down on a ball, and you'd really have a big problem. So that did not happen. We're going to replay that point. So again, it is 5 serving 4. Spoladoro. This one long into the protective netting. They get to make a hockey call. The puck goes into the protective netting here at the convention center. That's not a puck, it's a ball, but minor details here. Glad you're with us on the Spolybrock Sports Network. And we're going to be joined now. We'll let her get on the air here. Lindsay Spoladoro will be doing the color commentary for
Testing.
this. Are you
Testing.
on? You are on. Say one more thing.
Testing again.
You're good.
Let's go. I'm back, guys.
All right, glad to have you here. I just hate talking to myself. That never sounds good. So Bovard here with the serve, the back set over to the right side. We've got to get her number. That's Madeline Schmidt. She's had a couple attacks from that right side. And it is still anybody's set here. Nobody's established anything. It's a 6-6. And Andrea Elson at the stripe for Vital. The right-hander puts it over a lollipop serve there. Lights picks this up. The back set over to Britta Hagen. And they run the exact same play here. Does Vital. And, oh, wow, what a great defensive set there by Bovard and Rushing to get that one over.
I was just going to say, Vital looks like a pretty good offensive team, which makes a great game for our defense. So looking forward to all the plays to come.
Grousnick off the heel of her hand. And that one does not get over the net. 7-7. Waiting for somebody to make a run here. I'm really curious what this looks like for those of you who are watching at home. I'm guessing it's pixelated, but I think that at least we have green bars. And I did learn something new about the software last night. So that was Ada Deckers that you saw with in the air and hitting that one right between the block. Well done, Ada Deckers.
It's always good to match offensive power.
Fighting the libero on one other for Vital, and they get it up off the block and manage to get a point out of that.
That's a tough one to defend there.
Yeah, not much you can do when the play gets chaotic. You guys talked about that yesterday. That's probably the defensive player's worst nightmares when things are not coming to what you expected and you have to quickly adjust.
Totally.
Sophia Prinz at the line for Vital. Picked up there by Rushing and sent over by Spoladoro. They're going to reset here and go to a middle attack and really cut that hard, but out of bounds to the left. 9-8 Lights as Niedema takes a seat. And Klembarski will come in to serve, looking for a nice service run here for Ace. Klembarski, she serves to the libero for Vital. Sent back over here by Torvey. Pushed over to the left side and then looked a little bit far, but the left side hitter did manage to get it over it, and play continues here. And wow, that was a nice swing for Lucy Belisel. And I probably did butcher that name. It's probably Belial. I'm going to go with that. The libero, Eliana Fuller, puts the ball in play. Rushing. Bovard, Clyde, everybody looks okay. The roll shot is over. Libero there to get this left side. Nice swing, but Bella right there to pick this one up. Bovard sees a spot back there in the 6. Defense picks it up. Long rally here, and oh, what a play there. Finding an open spot on the court for Sasha Bovard.
And you think that was intentional?
I do.
I think so too. That was clever. That was
Just gave that a little English on the ball, and it curled over and dropped in.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Rushing to our left, Northfield product, wearing the libero jersey in this match. Puts a good serve and play the on two, but Torvey not fooled by that. Over to Spoladoro, the roll shot over. Set to the left pin. Wow, comes through hot, but long.
I'm glad that I stood up from my chair because I would have gotten smoked.
You would have taken a direct hit.
Gotten absolutely smoked.
Rushing continues. Oh, I thought that was going to sail long, but it did come back in, and they're having trouble with it. Might have been out. Play continues here. The bump set over to Bovard. Picked up by the defense. Quickly into the middle and swatted over. Sent back by the block. Right side. Blocks there again. Free ball. Opportunity here for Lights. Torvey. Quick into the middle. Grousnick.
I love how she found that seam, even through a double block, finding the floor there. Good execution.
Rushing continues. A nice little service run going here as the libero picks this up. Fuller. This one skips off the block. Point Vital.
The more and more I'm seeing tools off the blocks, I'm kind of remembering, I don't know if it was my team or a team that I watched. They did a drill in practice where they took a big exercise bouncy ball and put it at the net, had someone stand on a box and just fling hits off of the bouncy ball to mimic a big block, and then the defense would try to run down wherever the ball came off with the bouncy exercise
Okay,
ball.
because that would be very unpredictable.
Yeah, it simulates. You have no idea how it's going to come off those hands right at the net, so
right.
Just being able to see where it goes and react as soon as possible.
I can tell you it's Laura's favorite shot. She's gotten so good at it from the left side. You'll see her go up and just purposely look just for fingers, just get a little bit. And it doesn't look tough, but it scores a point just the same.
You have to train it too. It's not as easy as it looks, and it's not accidental either.
And she's proud of what she's worked on with that shot.
Absolutely.
She scores a lot of points with that. All right, what do we got here? 13-11. Well, 11 serving 13 for Vital, and number 18, Kyla Worm at the stripe for Vital, and a good serve that came over, moving a little left to right and with some pace. Neck and neck here. 12 serving 13. Nobody taking the driver's seat in this first set. Worm will continue here. Nope, she won't continue as that one finds the net. Miedema in, Klembarski out. Bovard to the service line. Right-hander sends it over. Fuller there to pick this one up. Quick into the middle. Coming right at us, but long. Bovard looking over for service location instruction. Puts it in play. Fuller there to pick this one up. The back set. Over to the right side. Block is there. A joust at the net. Miedema gets a hand on this one. Spoladero sees the on-two into the campfire.
That was a good eye there. Good to do that after establishing middles, especially because blockers don't know if they're going to get a quick set to defend or just like that, dump right into the campfire.
Boulevard continues. Fuller there to pick this one up. Back set, right side, down the line. Rushing there to get it. Boulevard right in front of the broadcast booth. Free balled over by Lights. Vital sets up, middle attack, up off the block. Boulevard there. Spoladero pushes over to the left side. Miedema with a nice cross-court swing. Defense there to pick it up. Ball high in the arena here. The roll shot over. Spoladero's there. Rushing. Over to Miedema. Roll shot again, looking for a spot. Long rally here. Longest of the match so far. And that's the end of it. Point, Vital.
I have to compliment Vital's libero there for handling the fast-paced outside shots from Lights with a lot of ball control that not only keeps them going in the rally, but also in system, and they're able to utilize their offensive weapons as well.
At the stripe here for Vital, number 5, Andrea Elson. Middle attack here. Grausnick finds a spot. Grausnick earns her way to the stripe. Sends the ball over. That was knuckleballing back and forth over to the right side. Block is there. I don't know that it was going to make it over anyway. 4 contacts indeed is the call. Grausnick continues. And just long out of the 1-6 seam. She takes a seat. Rushing back into the match. At the stripe, number 12 is Zoe Shaley, I'm guessing. Giving that a little bit of a German pronunciation. Not sure if that's right. Spoladero here, back set over her head to Deckers. Different look and play there, and it works.
That was fun. That was just fun.
It's going to bring Torvey to the stripe, waiting for the signal. She asked the R1, am I good? And he just nodded, so I guess it's good. They tried a slide there. It did not work. Timing off for Vital. Cross-court swing for Miedema. The defense is there, but the party ball put down by Ida Deckers.
Good physical presence at the net by both Ada and Macy. I will say, when both of them went up at the same time over the same spot, I did cringe a little bit in fear, not knowing where those feet were going to come down. Hopefully not on top of each other.
And Torvey with a great serve. The air coming out of that one as it sailed over the net. The defense unable to pick it up. And against my better judgment, I will show you the timeout, and we'll make sure we get that back. Somebody will make sure I get that back.
Here, I'll take responsibility. This is my one job.
I did that in some of the college games, and I forgot. And I was getting texts within seconds. Camera.
They know. They know.
So, yeah, one of you will let us know.
Yeah.
But it is kind of fun to show you the timeouts. You can see kind of the emotions of the team and how they're doing, and I think they're just looking for positive energy. And I think true of any team, but I think we've seen it with this team. Come out with good energy and positive thoughts, and good things will happen. All right, we're back on the floor, ready to go. The go signal is given. Torvey's ready. Sends it over, not over. He'll give that point to the Vital coach.
I like the change up on that short serve call right out of a timeout. That's not usually expected from the other team.
All right, Torvey here with the set after the rushing pickup. And almost a joust at the net there, but just chaos on the Vital side, and body's on the floor, and so is the ball.
I'm tempted to look up Ada's reach, her vertical reach.
Yeah, I think both her and Ashley both fly pretty
They're
high.
up there, yeah.
Klimbarski with the serve here, middle attack. Oh, again, that's that. I don't know what you call that. Maybe you can tell me. She looks like she's going to hit it a little cross court or maybe middle, and it just turns.
We call that pinky down because of the spin you put on the ball. You throw your pinky down, and then it's just an unpredictable last minute finds the corner. Very frustrating.
Fuller at the stripe here for Vital. And the connection not made there. And again, almost a joust. And we're going to get something called here for contacts.
Yeah. A little miscommunication there, but it's all right.
Vital coming back here a little bit. Light still in control of the set, 22-17. And that was close. It might have been out, but we're going to go on here. Bovard, doesn't matter. She gets the set back and crushes that in the one.
I love that set. A little bit of tempo, push all the way out to the pin. Sasha terminates down the line.
Bella rushing at the stripe for Lights. Right-hander sends it over, picked up out of the back row here, and Block gets a piece of that. Torby gets a piece of it. Rushing had a piece of it, sent over by Klimbarski. Over the left side, well, not really. It hits the tape. Maybe the antenna, it doesn't matter. It was out anyway.
Little game of dodgeball.
Oh, dodgeball is
Get out of the way of the ball.
Dodgeball is our inspiration here at the Scully Brock Sports Network, SBSN 08, the Ocho. Glad to have you with us here. Omaha, Nebraska, PDC rushing with the serve, and a double contact has got to be called on that. And it is. And that's the end of the set.
Yeah, that's that.
Happy faces over here for your Lights squad.
We've got Kara Spoladoro telling stats the old-fashioned method on good old pen and paper. Not the whole game. She started partway through. I gave her my technology, my app to try, and I think she tried maybe 2 points and was like, yeah, no, this is not for me. But she tallied up a 500 hitting percentage for us towards the final end of that stretch there.
This team has been hitting outstanding in the last couple of matches here. So
love to see it.
Yes.
It's always good when you know you're watching good volleyball when your team is earning most of their points.
Right.
That's the most entertaining way to watch volleyball. If you are executing at the net and not making errors, forcing them to score on you if you want them to get a point. Obviously you don't, but.
Right. Yeah, it is fun to watch. They've been playing really well here. Of course, all through yesterday and so far today. We believe, at least on paper, that the final match of the day against Mavs KC will be a challenge. Watched them earlier, and there's some talented players on that team. Their libero was all over the court, and they had some big hitters. So we'll see how that pans out, but we are not done with this match as we are ready for set number 2. I will put my hand on the camera so as to not forget to turn it back. I know how annoying that must be. Yeah, it goes to sleep.
Okay, good.
I know it looks like it's dead.
I was like, oh no.
All right, you know what? Let's turn it back. I can only imagine if you're at home and that happens, you just want to reach into your screen and move it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.